Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Shannon Ogden. Despite objections from the Trump administration, the U.S. Supreme Court refused to hear a lower court requiring the program move forward.
And Denver 7's Mark Stewart is joining us now. And Mark, this has a huge impact on Dreamers and their families.
It certainly does. And the headline here is this: the status of Dreamers across the country remains uncertain. But for the moment, no Dreamer is threatened with deportation. So let's look at the numbers. There are about 700,000 Dreamers in the U.S., 17,000 in Colorado. While the decision by the Supreme Court not to intervene gives some temporary reassurance, long-term, many DACA recipients are still asking, what's next?
Our law office.
Inside this Denver law office, Maria Valdez answers the questions and concerns of Dreamers. Her work here is personal. She, too, is a DACA recipient.
I moved to Lakewood, actually, from Mexico City, and I was 3 years old.
Right now, Maria and other Dreamers are in a bit of legal limbo, a feeling following them ever since the Trump administration announced the program protecting young undocumented immigrants was coming to an end.
I feel like that's all my life is right now, is what's going on in the news and what do I have to look at today and what tweets or whatever to just stay on top of this.
The White House was hoping the Supreme Court would intervene and possibly quash a lower court ruling saying DACA must continue as is. But the court said no, allowing the program to move forward.
It was between no DACA, yes DACA, no DACA. And now it's at least a little bit clearer.
Well, Maria is optimistic about the future. A long-term solution is needed. Congress has been trying to work on a plan, but so far, no success.
If Congress comes up with a piece of legislation that addresses the DACA program specifically and passes that law, it may supersede or augment the program that already exists.
As far as Maria, she and others just want their chance to live the American dream.
People want to become doctors and lawyers and make a difference. And I think that's most important, instead of thinking of us just as like a token or beggars or anything like that.
So what is next? The lower courts will continue reviewing the cases. It is possible the Supreme Court could eventually get it, but until any rulings are made, DACA remains in place. I'm Mark Stewart, Denver 7.